This is episode 15 of It Just Has to Work. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how to calibrate and restore a Bakelite advertising thermometer from the 30s, 40s. Now, I collect this particular model of advertising thermometer. As far as I know, they were only available to businesses that put their advertising logo on them. I've never seen them just available in a store. We had one way back in the day and I always liked it. So now I collect them. I have 4 of them and I'm going to show you how to calibrate them and restore them. Because when you get them, they're going to be over 50 years old and they need some work. Now this image shows a pair of the advertising Bakelite thermometers. I guess first I should explain what Bakelite is. It was the original plastic, and what they did was they molded it and then took that little piece of steel, printed it, and set it in for the individual companies that wanted to advertise their services. So anyway, the one on the right, the upper right, that is a fully restored and tuned thermometer. On the lower left, that is how I received it. The temperature sensitive spring that's in the back, when that gets jostled during shipping or any kind of transport, they get out of calibration, and you can get them within 1 degree Fahrenheit of accuracy. So you can see on the left, definitely it needs to be tuned. It's close to 4 or 5 degrees out. So assuming all you need to do is tune your thermometer, you flip it over, and on the back you'll see in the center is the adjustment for the calibration. Here's a close-up of the screw. All you need is a flat blade screwdriver and something that you know is accurate for temperature. This is the device that I use. It's a Thermometer digital thermometer and hydrometer. I don't know that it's dead accurate, but it's what I'm using. I assume that it's probably pretty darn close. So by setting the Thermometer next to the Bakelite thermometer and leave it for an hour, they should have acclimated to the ambient temperature that's in the area where you have them. Then you make an adjustment so that the dial indicates the same as the digital. Then leave that for another hour, and when you come back, maybe make another adjustment and keep doing that until you get it so that they read the same. So as you can see here, I've got mine reading 74 and the digital is 73. That's within 1 degree Fahrenheit. And with the hysteresis of the unit, the stiction, if you get within 1 degree, you're doing pretty good. But now, say you acquire a unit that the face is in bad shape. As you can see here, the 70 it's either faded or it has been wiped or something. I do know from experience that whatever kind of ink they used, you can't use anything to clean the disc because the imprint will just disappear. Now, I've gotten them like this. I've also gotten them where they are very dark brown from a wood stove. So here's the way I restore the face so that it looks nearly brand new. You're going to take a small screwdriver and remove the 4 screws as shown here. And then you can lay out all the parts on your work table. You've got the outer case, you've got the disc, and you've got the spring. So what I did is I went to a graphics house, Inkwell Graphics in Watertown, New York, and in my file they have that program to make that. And if you want one, I will leave a link in the description to Inkwell Graphics, and if you mention my name and the thermometer disc, they have made several for me. They can make one for you too if you want to restore your unit if your face is really bad shape. So here's a close-up of the work that they did. They very faithfully reproduced the face. Now if you notice, it used to be white, but it is aged over the years and it's kind of a light tan. So with them putting that sticker on, it looks pretty much brand new. if that is the look you're going for. Now to reassemble the unit, you've got to take the spring, the little tab there on the right, and slide it into the slot of the face disc. Then you take the disc and carefully raise it up and slide it down onto the center pivot pin. And if you look at this close-up of the disc, you'll see that the pin is installed in the center of the face, and you can look through the little window and you can see the spring tab is engaged. And when you recal it, this is what it should look like. It'll look pretty much like it was the day that it rolled out of the factory. And you'll find that for a spring and analog technology, it will hold within 1 degree of a digital thermometer. So it just goes to show you that they really did know what they were doing back then without electronics.